you can say 70% people are accepted from India. If they have done online courses, they are accepted, yes, because in every field you want to upgrade yourself at some point of time. सपोज आई एम एच आर, मैं ह्यूमन रिसोर्स, मैं सिर्फ रिक्रूटमेंट नहीं करती रहूँगी पूरी लाइफ. आई हैव टू अपग्रेड माई सेल्फ इन टू पेरोल, आई हैव टू अपग्रेड माई सेल्फ इन टू अदर फील्ड्स एज वेल. हाउ आई गोना डू? मैं फिर से कॉलेज जाऊँ, अपना बच्चा अपने हस्बैंड को छोड़ के, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल नाउ. सो ऑनलाइन courses are the best courses now, and everybody is going for it, and they are upgrading themselves. Then only they'll get the salary hike. In 2021, I think that's the highest number the London has recorded, to be honest, for the students. They have granted 1,60,000 student visa in 21-22.
So hello and welcome back everyone to another episode of Experts की राय HR से special, and our today's guest is Shalu Mehta ji. She has 12 plus years of experience in hiring process. She has been to different industries and she even has pursued MSc in International Business from Kingston University, London. So let us all meet and ask few questions. So we are here with us Shalu Mehta ji, Talent Acquisition. Welcome ma'am.
Thank you so much for calling me here. My pleasure.
So ma'am, let's start. Please tell us your journey, as I can see that you have done international business from Kingston University, London. Please share us your experience from London to India.
All right. So, well, in 2021, when we all were suffering with COVID, सबको घर बैठना था, सबको बहुत stressful life था, everybody was losing their lot of loved ones. Then we thought, let's go and explore ourselves out of India. Then we planned to move to London. Why London? Because their universities are best. They are said to be one of the best country for the studies. And then me and my husband planned to move there, and the experience was quite good. It's a lot of up and down. We miss India food first of all, and we miss our family people as well. But still, हमने ये learn किया वहाँ जाके that how London culture work and why they are growing so much. So there are multiple culture people, to be honest. London is just not Britishers. It is now multicultural people, and we have seen how equality, diversity and inclusion work there, and they are growing for this reason. So it was beautiful journey. I learned a lot in education as well, how their referencing work, how their education system work. And but I can say that it's okay, we have explored internationally, but we can do this offline as well, like online as well. So that's fine with us, but we want to go out of India. That's why we planned.
So you just wanted to explore new things,
New culture. Yes.
Because you were already in a hiring process.
Yes. So I've already done hiring process for almost 12 plus years. I'm into recruitment. I am after my master's in human resource, I started recruitment, and it's my passion, to be honest. I love doing recruitment. I love to talk people. I love to get into the people and give the best jobs to them. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So with this, as I can see that you have worked in different industries like telecommunication, UK based media and banking, international banking. So please share us your experience in all these industries, and what is the most common thing in all the industries in hiring process?
Yes, so when I started working, I started in 2006 after completing my master's degree from IP University. What I've seen when I start hiring for, basically I start with Dubai banking hiring process. And that time people were crazy to go to Dubai. The reason being the incentive and tax-free country. And they really want to explore new country, and I hired almost 150 people in 1 year who moved to Dubai from my side. And then I moved to the next company. What I've seen, the common parameter is like you just need to judge the individual, just a human being. So one right fit and position close formula. I've applied for all the industries, and that gonna fit in. Like if you talk about the statistics, it is like 60% people I hire on that criteria, one right fit and position close. Yeah.
So the mode of education does not matter.
Well, it matter, of course. If you are into a different industry, hiring have different pattern of education, to be honest. Now after before COVID, I've seen that a lot of people ignore the online part and more into the offline part, but now I have seen it's more of online part, to be honest. Now myself, even doing few courses at the time of COVID, they all are online, and I've enjoyed that, and I've get.
Even I have done many
Yes,
courses.
yeah, that's it there. And I've seen every other day on LinkedIn, if you see the posting of any senior person, any industry, they put their certificates with their online learnings. They are working because they don't have time to go out and, can't leave their job, can't leave their
Yes.
family. It gives you flexibility. It gives you, you don't have to pay. It's cost effective. I think online is the best thing now. And
And
it
with
is
this,
online.
आप trend के साथ भी चल सकते हो, whatever is going
Exactly.
in trend. And so with this,
Mhm.
in online education we are talking about, what is the acceptance rate of online education in technical industries and in common industries?
Well, that's what I'm saying. After COVID, time has changed. Our acceptance rate is more than 60 to 70% for online, to be honest, because now every day, if you see, lot of universities have started their online courses rather than because students are not coming to them. And if you're working, this is the best to go for because the faculties are same. Because it is a give flexibility to the students. Like they are not students, they are working people. They have families. They have to give time to their families. And so, they can work in the normal hour. Morning में अपना ऑफिस जाए, शाम को अपना थोड़ा relax करके they can shift for a couple of hours in the night and do their course thing. So I think online course are best now. Everybody want to do that because in every field you want to upgrade yourself at some point of time. सपोज आई एम HR, मैं ह्यूमन रिसोर्स में सिर्फ रिक्रूटमेंट नहीं करती रहूँगी पूरी लाइफ. आई हैव टू अपग्रेड माई सेल्फ इन टू पेरोल. आई हैव टू अपग्रेड माई सेल्फ इन टू अदर फील्ड्स एज वेल. हाउ आई गोना डू? मैं फिर से कॉलेज जाऊँ अपना बच्चा अपने हस्बैंड को छोड़ के? इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल नाउ. So online courses are the best courses now, and everybody is going for it, and they are upgrading themselves. Then only they'll get the salary hike. Their family will be happy. Yeah.
So students, अगर आपको अपने आप को upgrade करना है तो उसके लिए online learning will be the best choice.
Yeah, this is no doubt, because now with online you can do lot of things. It's just not you have to go to travel. Your travel cost will increase when you go to college or go to university. Your cost will increase. But the faculties are the same parameters. So why not online? Why offline only?
So you also have studied abroad,
Yes.
and earlier it is a big task to study abroad, and सबके लिए it's like a dream.
Yes, it is.
But
a dream.
if you have this option कि अब आप online पढ़ सकते हो abroad is universities से, तो will you accept it?
Of course. So after coming from London, मेरा एक course रह गया CIPD HR. I want to do that. I've already talked to online course people from London that I want to do it online. जब मैं लंदन में थी, it gonna cost me around 10 to 15 lakh. But अगर मैं यहाँ से करूँ, it's just gonna cost me 3 lakh.
3 lakhs.
Yeah. So see the difference. And if you have done that course from international university, either online or offline, any company can accept you because that is a affiliation, CIPD affiliation. ऐसे ही इंडिया में भी आई थिंक लॉट ऑफ इफ यू हैव गुड एफिलिएशन UGC approved universities, why not online? Why offline you are looking for?
And I think in foreign universities there is this ACSB accreditation.
Yes, it is
Is that
there.
same in London also?
No, they have different other affiliations, to be honest. But for the technical skills like AI, like blockchain, like technical IT skills, Indian people are very much acceptable, to be honest, who have done online courses from India, who have done, because everything is on social media now, and so they are quite acceptable there in London market. I have a lot of people whom I've studied with. I worked in IKEA London. I have people from data analytics who was working with me and quickly get job in few days, having the degrees from India, online degrees from India. They did all the degrees from India, but they get very good job in London. Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, I have many friends who are already working in international location, but they all are studied from India online courses.
And they are highly accepted.
Accepted, exactly. And this is almost, you can say 70% people are accepted from India. If they have done online courses, they are accepted, yes. It's for
So
the
it's-
technical skill I'm talking
So
about.
it's not like that you are working, so you can't study. You can study with
course.
online mode, and you should study.
Study, exactly. And also I must say, for the supporting roles like HR, admin, marketing, HCM, now it was earlier like these are quite less acceptable initially, but now again they also have the upgradation online courses wherein you can upgrade yourself. Like Coursera is there, like a lot of courses have started online. Even EY have started the women lot of for the women's as well. EY itself started a lot of online courses wherein you will get the Goldman Sachs started a lot of courses wherein you will get certificates proper and which you can put on your CV and you will get upgrade on your salaries and your companies. Yeah.
So apart from this online certification courses, you can also go with the online degree programs.
Yes, of course. Degree programs are always there because once you done your graduation, you start working, right?
Yes.
And then you want to upgrade yourself. You want to do master's degree, you want to do other degrees, science, masters in science, master in data analytics. How you go? You will again spend all the money, whatever you've earned. Why to go and waste your time? Keep working with the companies and start doing the online classes.
And which will be like pocket friendly.
Yes, that's pocket friendly. That's time management is really important.
Flexibility of time and money
Flexibility of
both.
time. You have global customers, like global students will be attending. You will have friends online, lot of friends online. You have
Yeah.
a global reach to the people, and then of course you will give time to your family as well. Yeah.
So ma'am, who do you prefer? Freshers hai
Mhm.
and regular degree hai,
Mhm.
and another one having online degree
Mhm.
with 2 or 3 years of experience. तो आप किसको prefer करते हो?
Well, see, everything have their pros and cons. सब के अच्छे और बुरे होते हैं. तो मेरा मानना ये है कि ऑनलाइन डिग्री और ऑफलाइन डिग्री में ज़्यादा डिफरेंस अब रहा नहीं है. अगर किसी कोई एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन है और ऑनलाइन डिग्री किया है, जब फैकल्टी सेम है, जब क्राइटेरिया सेम है, तो हम एक्सपीरियंस को प्रेफर करेंगे रादर देन टू बी ऑनेस्ट. बट हाँ, अगर कोई स्पेसिफिक टेक्निकल स्किल्स है जो बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है, वी कैन चेक आउट उसी टाइम पे, वी कैन चेक आउट विद द कैंडिडेट कि बहुत अच्छा टेक्निकल स्किल्स में है वो कैंडिडेट, लेकिन कहीं पे एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है. एंड we have seen him doing the practical exam and he did it very well. We of course consider him. So online and offline it's fine, but still we think experienced person with online degree is good to go. But still, if it is a fresher and it's a technical side, we'll consider that person as well.
And मैम अगर आप कंसीडर करते हो तो उसका क्या क्राइटेरिया है?
ओके, सो अगर हम कंसिडर करते हैं तो प्रोफाइल के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. अगर प्रोफाइल कोई आप आईटी का ले रहे हैं, प्रोफाइल आप देख रहे हैं एआई के बंदे चाहिए, आपको चाहिए कि एमएल आता हो, ब्लॉकचेन में काम किया हो, आईटी में या एसईओ एससीएम मार्केटिंग प्रोफाइल ले रहे हैं, तो आप टेक्निकल स्किल्स ज़्यादा प्रेफर करेंगे रादर देन एक्सपीरियंस. अगर आपने उसको कोई क्वेरी करने को दी, कुछ प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम करने को उसी टाइम दिया कि चलिए वेबसाइट में आप बताइए कैसे हमारा ये क्रिएट करेंगे. सपोज मार्केटिंग के लिए आया, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग प्रोफाइल के लिए आया, एंड हमने अपना वेबसाइट में दिखाई इसमें क्या कमियां हैं, आप क्या वर्कआउट कर सकते हो, या इसका एक पेज बनाना है, एक फेस्टिवल आ रहा है, आप ये पेज कैसे बनाओगे, तो उसकी कम्युनिकेशन भी चेक हो जाएगी, उसमें उसका क्रिएटिविटी भी चेक हो जाएगी. तो हमें पता चल जाएगा कि चाहे फ्रेशर है बट इसको नॉलेज अच्छी है, एक्सपीरियंस्ड है और इसको नॉलेज अच्छी है. वो डिपेंड करेगा हर एक चीज़ पे. तो इट डिपेंड, लाइक आप प्रैक्टिकल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, ये टेक्निकल स्किल्स की बात होगी. अगर यही आप बैक ऑफिस के लिए कोई हायरिंग कर रहे हैं, सप्लाई चेन या एडमिन या एचआर के लिए, तब थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है फ्रेशर को हायर करना. वी कंसिडर एक्सपीरियंस भी.
एंड आई मीन कि अगर हायरिंग प्रोसेस चल रहा है तो उस टाइम पे आप उनके सर्टिफिकेशंस वगैरह इन सब चीज़ों का कैसे पूरा ये जो हायरिंग प्रोसेस है वो कैसा होता है?
ओके, सो हम लोग सबसे पहले तो अपने जॉब, हमारा एक जेडी होता है, जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन प्रिपेयर होता है, जो हम सारे जो जिस फंक्शन जिस डिपार्टमेंट में वो आ रहा है उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन प्रिपेयर करते हैं. तो हम पहले अपने चेक पॉइंट्स बनाते हैं कि चेक 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 एजुकेशन मैच होनी चाहिए, उसमें कौन सी डिग्री, कौन से एफिलिएटेड कॉलेज से डिग्री की है. वी डोंट कंसिडर पीपल हु हैव नो एफिलिएशंस ऑफ द डिग्री. तो अगर कहीं भी इंडिया या कहीं भी किसी भी कंट्री में आप जॉब के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं ना, अगर आपकी डिग्रीज का कोई एफिलिएशन नहीं है, कोई अप्रूवल ही नहीं है, कोई उसकी मान्यता ही नहीं है, तो नोबडी विल कंसिडर यू, चाहे आपको कितना एक्सपीरियंस हो गया. तो आपके लिए आपको ये ज़रूर ध्यान रखना है, चाहे आप ऑफलाइन कोर्स करें या ऑनलाइन कोर्स करें, उसका एफिलिएशन देखिए कितना ओल्ड है, उसके रिव्यूज़ पढ़े उस यूनिवर्सिटीज़ के, उस यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में देखें कि कैसे कितने लोग ऑलरेडी स्टूडेंट्स जा चुके हैं, वो अपने रिव्यूज़ डालते हैं. एंड आप उनके ये देखिए सर्टिफिकेशंस क्या है, कौन कौन से कहाँ से अप्रूव्ड है, यूजीसी अप्रूव्ड है. इससे बहुत फर्क पड़ता है और वही पीपल कंसिडर होते हैं जो एफिलिएटेड यूनिवर्सिटीज़ से.
एंड मैम हमने बात करी इंटरनेशनल स्टडीज़ की एंड यहाँ अब ऑनलाइन भी स्टार्ट हो गए, यू कैन स्टडी इंटरनेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी से
Yes.
ऑनलाइन के थ्रू।
Yes.
तो मैम आपको क्या लगता है कि इन दोनों के बीच का क्या डिफरेंस होता होगा?
When I moved to London, I did offline, so regular degree. बट मेरे से पहले जो बैच था किंगस्टन यूनिवर्सिटी का, वो सारा ऑनलाइन पढ़ा है। मुझे बाद में जब मैं गई, आई गॉट टू नो कि एक साल जो पिछला साल है पूरा ऑनलाइन स्टडीज हुआ है, एंड देयर इज नॉट मच डिफरेंस टू बी ऑनेस्ट। फैकल्टी सेम होती है, टीचर्स वही होते हैं, एंड इवन ऑनलाइन नाउ देयर लॉट ऑफ जूम आ गया है, आपका टीम्स आ गया जिसपे सारी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस ग्रुप्स भी बन जाते हैं फॉर प्रैक्टिकल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन। तो जो मुझे लगता है व्हेन आई एक्सपीरियंस दिस थिंग, थोड़ा सा यही लगता है कि आप वहाँ पे फेस टू फेस स्टूडेंट से मिलते हो, फैकल्टी से मिलते हो, अदरवाइज एवरीथिंग इज सेम। स्टडीज भी वही टीचर्स कराते हैं, वही फैकल्टीज कराते हैं, वही उनके क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, वही हमको आंसर्स देते हैं, वही हमें असाइनमेंट्स बनाने होते हैं। तो आई थिंक ऑनलाइन इज नाउ कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव। अगर आपके पास बहुत पैसा है या आपको थोड़ा डेस्टिनेशन चेंज करने का मूड है, देन यू कैन गो फॉर रेगुलर डिग्री। बट अगर आपको लगता है आपको पैसा बचाना है, साथ साथ जॉब भी करना है, अपना फैमिली को भी देख के एकदम रिलोकेट कराना फैमिली को, इट्स नॉट ईजी डील टू बी ऑनेस्ट। तो वो सारी चीज़ें अगर आपको सेव करनी है तो आप ऑनलाइन डिग्री जाइए। इट्स अ सेम थिंग, सेम फैकल्टी, कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव, सेम प्रैक्टिकल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, सेम क्लासेस, सो देयर इज नो पॉइंट स्पेंडिंग सो मच मनी एंड गोइंग आउट ऑफ इंडिया। गो फॉर लेजर, एंजॉय करने जाओ, आप अपने हॉलीडेज पे जाओ, बट फॉर स्टडीज आई थिंक यू कैन
पहले ऑनलाइन स्टडी करो, अच्छी जॉब लो एंड देन गो
या फॉर हॉलीडेज। यस,
Yes.
दैट्स गुड।
तो मैम इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट्स का परसेंटेज क्या रहता है अगर बाहर पढ़ने जाते हैं?
Okay, so in 2021, I think that's the highest number the London has recorded. To be honest, for the students, they have granted 1,60,000 student visa in 21-22. Yes, that's right. And आपको पता है वहाँ पे so much students after this COVID phase. Even now, recently, I think they are planning from next year, January 24. It's in the papers. I've read that, and I've seen that in January 24, whosoever students are going internationally, they have to do any research program. Then only they are allowed to bring their dependent. क्योंकि जो स्टूडेंट्स वीजा पे गए,
this is said by Rishi
Sunak and Suala, she's a head person lady there, and she said that from January 2024 we will not get the dependent visa because of this kind of crowd has come from last and the dependent, it become too hodgepodge to be honest in UK now. So they want now only students who are doing their degrees which are having research, they are allowed to bring their dependents. Who are coming for their masters or master's degree, they are not allowed to bring their dependents, to be honest. Yeah.
So with dependence is like कि आप अपने साथ साथ अपनी फैमिली को भी ले जा
को,
सकते हैं,
yes.
बट पहले ऐसा होता था कि आप कोई भी प्रोग्राम करते हैं तो you can take your family,
Yes.
but now it's not possible.
Yeah, so if you do
Only-
2 years,
हाँ.
if you do 2 years plus program, 2 years course, like if you do master's degree, bachelor's mein you are not allowed to take your family. If you do your master's degree or 2-year program from good affiliated college, you are allowed to take your family. But now it's not there. If you won't doing any research program from London or UK, you are not allowed to take dependent your family.
Research programs like PhD.
PhD and all, yes.
So ma'am, there is any limitations of online degrees in industries?
Yes, I mean, now I'm not sure it is there, but earlier it was like people consider people from regular degree. Like I can give you an example. If you talk about FMCG industry, उनके लिए तो ये भी स्पेसिफिक होता था कि टियर 1 बिजनेस स्कूल से पास आउट होना चाहिए एंड दिस स्पेसिफिक बैच पास आउट. लॉट ऑफ FMCG companies still they prefer people from tier 1 regular students, but this is not the limitations for every industry. I'm just talking about 1 or 2 industries. If you talk about 70% of industries, they consider people offline or online studies. That's not a problem for them, but still they see that they are affiliated universities, good universities, pass out student, and they are certified universities basically.
And what are the skills required to get into such industries?
If we talk about in general skills required, at any profile when you enter in, this market of job in work, the first skill what I think is communication skills, public speaking. Whether it's IT profile, non-IT profile, technical profile, non-technical profile, I think communication skills plays very important role. Public speaking is very important because you have to deal with internal employees, external people, clients. You have to be very confident about your communication skills. चाहे हिंदी में बोलो चाहे इंग्लिश में, but be confident.
Be confident.
And about your profile when you speak to these people. And the second thing, what I feel apart from communication skills, time management. Yeah. So the second skill, what I think is time management. So in company, you are given with the deadlines. The moment you enter, you start the profile, you start working with them. After training, deadlines are given to you. ये काम इतनी डेट, ये काम ये डेट. तो आपको पूरा मैनेज करना है कि फर्स्ट स्टेप इतने डेज में, सेकंड स्टेप इतने डेज में. अगर आप टाइम मैनेजमेंट नहीं करोगे, you will be always lacking behind your deadlines. So if you want to achieve anything within deadlines, please do time management. That's very important factor.
That's why soft skill is very important.
Yes.
Apart from your hard skills.
Yeah, your technical, non-technical skills. These are the few skills which are really important.
And what are some common tools that a person must learn to thrive in this ever?
Yes, I can understand that the few tools which I also want to learn and improve myself. What I feel from last like we are moving towards technology side, all these AI, we don't know what was AI few months back.
Yeah.
We don't know what is machine learning, we don't know blockchain. Now they are everywhere. Chat GPT. Yes, so they all are everywhere now. But now what I can see, person has to have at least some computer literacy, whatever profile you go. Secondly, basic coding. Everybody needs to learn basic coding. And third thing, social media awareness. Social media awareness is really required at any point of time. Suppose you want to apply for any job, how you check how the company is doing, how you check the reviews, how you check how many people are working there. If you don't visit the LinkedIn, if you don't know how to open the LinkedIn, if you don't know how to open the ambition box, if you don't know how to check the reviews on Glassdoor, so you don't know. So please, I must say to every student, every person, please have some computer literacy, social media literacy, so that you will be comfortably entering into the market and enjoy your journey of work.
And lastly, if you want to give some message to the candidates who are looking for the job.
Okay. The first thing, any of the recruiter or any of the HR people check is they haven't met you. They just check. आप सबसे पहले आपका CV देखते हैं, your resume. अपना resume है, don't put too elaborated. Always put in a pointers, and 1 or 2 pages CV is best. If you have experience, then 2 pages CVs. And if you don't have experience, if you're fresher, then 1 page CV can also is fine with you. So 1 or 2 pages CVs is good enough to go for your first first go when you go for any job hunt. And after this, when you go for interview, I've already said communication skills and brief about your profile. If you're technical person, very specific about your technical skill, brush up your technical skill. If you're non-technical, be with the numbers, how many numbers you have done in that company, how many numbers you have closed in that year, what profit you have achieved if you're going for the sales profile. So be proficient in your numbers, always remember your numbers. So these few parameters, and you can go through Google before going for interview, what's the interview skills you required, and then you'll surely gonna crack any interview.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for calling me. Thank you.